Huh. How does this sentence make you feel? I deserve to be wealthy. How does it make you feel? Really think about it. I deserve to be wealthy. Say it to yourself. How does it make you feel? You see, a lot of us aren't attracting wealth because deep down we don't feel like we deserve to be wealthy. So how do you know? If you say I deserve to be wealthy, and your brain starts giving you ideas on how and why you don't, or if you get a sinking feeling, or it just doesn't feel right to you, that means you have a belief that you don't deserve to be wealthy. It's actually a very, very common belief. I had this belief as well. And it doesn't mean like you had to go through any sort of like major trauma or anything like that. It's just somewhere along the line of growing up and living life and absorbing as a child, as a teenager, these beliefs about yourself that others projected onto you. And this doesn't mean that someone came out and said, you don't deserve anything. It could, but most likely not. It could be simple things like maybe you didn't get a good grade in school in the 3rd grade, or, maybe, stuff like that, like little things. And it sticks with you, especially when you're growing up and you're in that age range of 0 to 7 when you're just soaking up everything in the world. So I deserve to be wealthy. Now really pay attention to how that feels. If it feels great, you're like, yeah, I do. Then, you can click off this video. Sorry. But for the rest of the people, it doesn't feel great. Then here's what I want to tell you. For one, you deserve to be wealthy. You deserve to have everything that you want in this life. And just because you feel a certain way or you feel like you don't deserve it, it really doesn't mean anything. Because that belief was installed and instilled into you because of someone else. And so you deserve it. And just because you got a bad grade in the 3rd grade, or just because, maybe you didn't, finish, high school, or maybe you were mean or angry when it doesn't matter. Whatever the excuse is that made this belief a belief and truth for you, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. You, at this very moment, deserve to be wealthy. You deserve to have the amount of wealth that you want for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for charity, for whatever your heart desires, whatever you want to do with it, you deserve it. Because the only thing that's holding you back, if you feel weird and feel like you don't deserve it, is just a belief that you think you don't deserve it. But no one is holding a microscope to your life. No one is sitting there and be like, hey, this is a girl who says she doesn't deserve it. No one's doing that besides you. So we come to the point of, how do we get rid of this belief, right? Well, the easiest way is to trace back that feeling. So if you had a certain feeling, like we were talking about earlier, and it made you feel sad or upset, or it gave you a weird feeling, maybe even know the exact time, maybe you don't. Try to trace back though. When was the first time you felt that way? It's kind of hard. You kind of got to sit with yourself, be quiet, but you can usually trace it back. And once you remember, you just speak some logic into it. This isn't my belief. This is something I picked up along the way, and I don't want it anymore. And just that alone can really just change it and stop it, really. But if it doesn't, once you identify that it is a belief that you do not want, just start playing affirmations on YouTube, or make your own, saying, I deserve to be wealthy. I'm sure there's plenty on YouTube. Listen to those for like 30 to 60 days, and you'll start to think differently. You'll start to believe that you deserve it, and you will start to attract it because you believe that you deserve it. Remember. When we are first born and come to this reality, we are just a sponge. We're just a sponge. We have no say in what we soak up in our reality. This is why rich kids will remain rich, mostly, and why poor kids will remain poor, mostly, unless they actively try to change something. It's because they were literally soaking up their parents and society around them perspectives. That's it. You are just a sponge, and you can change any belief that you have about yourself. Your brain is malleable. Your neural pathways are malleable. You can change them, prune away the old ones, and have a new belief. You just got to put in a little bit of work. So I hope this video helps you guys remember you deserve it. If you made it this far, you probably think you don't. You deserve it. You deserve everything that you want in this life. You are special. You are unique. And you deserve the money, the wealth, the abundance, anything in this life. So I hope this video helps you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.